Again. The parliament is noisy today. Over the crystals, the nobles and the people refuse to compromise. They shout, "Give them to the people." But that cry is just noise. It breaks order. Crystals are not mere stones. They are the pillars of our civilization. They light the temples, power the kingdom, and record our memory. Now they say, limit the priest's use of crystals, as if we waste them for luxury. Absurd. If the temple light fades, who will pray? If the record crystals fall silent, who will inherit history? They see our duty as decoration. But ignorance runs deeper than sin. Resources are limited. Should we use them without restraint? Let desire rule and collapse the kingdom? They see nothing. No, they choose not to see. Even as the crystals near depletion. In the chamber, fists are raised. Voices shout. They cry for freedom. But that freedom cuts into the kingdom's life. I am a priest. I protect order. I prevent collapse. But this parliament, it seems to welcome collapse. The commoners see only short-term gain. They believe crystals will improve their lives. But when the crystals run dry, what will they burn? What will they pray to? What will they leave behind? At this rate, the kingdom will fall. Those who ignore the gods will destroy it. This room is 500 meters above ground. The top floor of Neleus high-rise district. The capital Neleus stands on Atlantis' largest island. Surrounded by sea, overcrowded, buildings stretch toward the sky. Towering structures rise everywhere. Even the blue of the sky is fading. Only a few can live at this height. Property prices know no ceiling. Rent exceeds a commoner's lifetime income. Here live priests, nobles, or merchants who found success. Today, I spoke with my eldest son, born of my first wife. He serves in the noble council. He spoke calmly of the conflict. Father, we cannot ignore the people's voice. I had no words to answer. He is polite and intelligent, but there is distance between us. He is shaped by his mother's influence. She came from a noble line tied to royalty. Our marriage was arranged. Proud, disdainful, she never softened. We remained estranged. I kept my distance. Instead, I spent time with my second wife. She was gentle, often smiling. She accepted my silence. We had 2 daughters. Both are grown, with families of their own. They still reach out to me. Their voices bring back her kindness. After my second wife died, I welcomed a third. She speaks little, but understands my silence. Our youngest child is still small, young enough to be my grandchild. I cherish him deeply. His smile is my only peace. It had been a long time since I descended to the seabed mines. Once, just entering here, made my heart race. Crystals shone across the walls. The ocean floor like a starry sky. But now it is different. The light is dull, the air heavy. Fine cracks run across the crystals. The engineers look at me in silence. No one speaks, but all know. The crystals are running dry. The cause is clear. The population has grown too much. The cities expand. Energy use is 10 times greater than before. Crystals sustain every system of the kingdom. Light, records, transport, communication. Even the places of prayer. All consume crystals every day. Crystals were thought to last forever. That was the old belief. Reuse was always encouraged. Used crystals are collected, refined, and reused. But it is not enough. Consumption is faster than refinement. The kingdom is quietly reaching its limit. Everyone knows it, but no one dares to speak. One engineer whispered to me, "Only a few years left." I gave no reply. The words already echoed within me. I am a priest, one who prays, one who guards the records. But now, perhaps more than that, I am one who watches the end of this kingdom. At this rate, the kingdom will collapse. The parliament fights. The people grow weary. Resources run out. And no one speaks of what comes after. I believe there is only one way. To go beyond. To reach the world outside the sea. If there is still a path to survive, we must choose it. Now, the noble council secretly builds submarines. That is the only way. The one path left. I am certain of it. The council chamber is always cold. Crystals in the walls glow pale blue. Their light deepens the silence. Today's agenda was resource management. But no one believed the words. Most knew it meant a report on the submarine project. The Minister of Police stood. His voice was low, restrained. But his report would decide the kingdom's future. The submarine's hull is nearly complete. Its size rivals a city. Capacity, 3,000 souls. Royalty, nobles, guards, engineers. Only the chosen may board. Inside, food for long voyages. Not only rations, but livestock to be raised. Facilities to preserve Atlantean science are built into its design. Its power source, crystal blocks. Not ordinary refined crystals, but pure, stable ones. They endure a long operation. Yet gathering them will drain the kingdom's reserves. When the report ended, the chamber fell silent. No one spoke. All eyes turned to me. I nodded quietly. That was the decision. I am a priest, a holder of council authority. I could stop the plan, or let it proceed. I did not stop it. I was certain. This path is the only one left. The kingdom is collapsing. The parliament fights. Resources are gone. The people are weary. We must go beyond the sea. The submarine is the vessel to carry our memory, our science, our bloodline, all of Atlantis, toward the world outside. The Minister of Police stood before me. Beside him, the head of the secret police. Expressionless, silent, like a shadow in the room. The report was brief. Some members of the People's Assembly have noticed the submarine project. There may be a leak. I remained silent for a moment. Several names were spoken aloud. Representatives of the people, yet reaching for the kingdom's core. I looked into the minister's eyes. I said only, necessary measures. That was enough. They knew what it meant. The air grew colder. The secret police chief nodded. Wordless, already in motion. I had given the order. Not directly, but the intent was clear. To guard the kingdom's order. To preserve Atlantis's noble blood. The assembly speaks of ideals. They claim to voice the people. They cry for justice. But justice can break a kingdom. To protect order, sometimes voices must be silenced. I told myself, this is a necessary measure. To protect the core. Royals, nobles, engineers. Sacrifice cannot be avoided. The submarine nears completion. Its size rivals a city. Capacity, 3,000. Royalty, nobles, guards, engineers. Only the chosen may board. Inside, food for long voyages. Not only rations, but livestock to be raised. Facilities to preserve Atlantean science are built into its design to protect this vessel. If some voices must vanish, then so be it. That is what I believe.